Just downhill from the clean out. Okay.
Good news. I already have my
The inspection cover, or the access cover.
There's another hook right there.
Yeah, they went right to it. They used a push rod to locate the edges of the tank, and then
I already had it there.
went right to the access hole. They suggest 3 to 5 years, and I think we've just on a 40-year schedule on this one, so we'll see what they find. I suppose that 3 to 5 years is for one that's getting used. This one is not used very much at all. Yeah, that's surprising. It's not why it would do that. Ugh. That toilet in the barn bath looked all right. To have that head pressure on it is to me, is strange. Indicate that line going up to the barn bath is full of water. All right. Yeah, he just said probably gonna need a drain field. Of course, that the only reason I can think of why the water would be up to the top of it like that.
You know they've been in here long.
Talking about breaking through on 3 corners. He got loose on 1 corner then. Here she goes. Ooh.
Wasn't that bad. All right.
A clay tee in it. Over 40 years old. Probably a 900 gallon.
So you're 900 already with the overflow in the pipe and everything? Probably going to be close to a 1,500.
Jeez.
I got to charge you a little extra for the gallon.
Oh my God.
You can't really do it. You find out it probably ain't working because the water would be. You seen it goes out the lid. Yeah. You take that off, it's probably all leak now.
Is it possible that it's just at the beginning of it?
Probably not.
Through
the tank itself is clean. If the tank had a lot of roots in it, I would say it might be possibility.
If that's the does that mean the outflow's down right here at the other end?
Down at the end, yeah.
And so right now it's just I'm just filling the tank. Let me turn this water.
Yeah.
Cement on that or sand and patch those corners.
Well, I would think you need to let's pay them while if we're going to go to town. I think we need to give all the birds we can.
Well, that was a disappointment. $260. Line coming from the bathroom up there, but he was all right at the end. But a drain field will cost 250 square foot infiltrator. That new inverted plastic tunnel cost $1,700 plus any permit. And he also talked a little bit like that field might start draining again, and I don't know, it has a chance to dry out from this upper end. And I said, I don't know how that could possibly happen, but we don't use this very much at all, so when and if we do the drain field will be decided sometime in the future. That is the end of septic tank pumping. Separate cover of the distribution box up against the end of the septic tank. Pop that bad boy off of there. I'm ready to see it go. I would say that was full.
There's your problem.
So
It's not even muddy.
maybe it could be rejuvenated. But that's
Probably so. Jammed in
it.
there.
Well, that might be, we could pop that small box out of there and replace it with what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Put that on the edge of that outside edge of that small box and see if it moves any.
Here?
Yeah. Or on this side. No.
Require some digging.
All right. Yeah, there's. Oh, looks like a three-way. We're gonna run the hose up in the clay pipe and see if we can go through. We found the access cover at this end of the tank and just above the distribution box, and where the pry bars beat holes in two corners, and two of us pried on it, popped up. So it seems like only the outflow from the main tank is really blocked, so we'll see if we can clean it out now and get this thing flowing again into the drain field. All right, that's what it looks like on the inside.
Yeah, you're right. That's what keeps it. Heading on down the road. This one right there.
So, oops. Because that piece right there, we can't get a lick of water to go through it. So we're still going to try and figure out how to clean all the roots out of it. Because from the distribution box to the outlet, the three drain field lines, beginning of the three drain field lines, they seem clean, except for some sand at the bottom of the pipes. But we just got to get that clay piece cleaned out, and we're still studying on how to do that. Okay. My brother got the plug to fall out of that pipe. Working it with the garden hose and everything else we could find.
They knew where the turn was. They worked the hose into the turn and took it down. Good job. Yeah.
So do you think we're done?
I think we're done.
Oh, good. He worked it with a hose and it said,
Yeah. That thing right there floating. That was the plug.
That,
It's all right.
let's see if I can
Yeah, there's the
find the, oh my God. Okay, that's a good. That's good to see. That's good to see what it was. It was 100%. It was 100% clogged. And we cleaned out. So we just saved a bunch of money. Got that thing going again. That's good. Okay, here goes the lid back on. Now it's heavy, Bill.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, take it easy.
yeah, don't drop it into the bottom.
Yeah. Wait a minute. Okay. Get your footing. Yeah, right there. Ready? You ready? Okay.
There you go. Oh man, that's good. So get a little bit of a grout at the store tomorrow.
Can we get residuals from this film?
It was actually the distribution box, which seems to be mounted in this cast in with the tank itself on this old model, and the top of the distribution box looked like it was blackjack down roof and cement, but that's where the roots got in under the lid of the distribution box, and they went for the water, but as soon as they found the water, they didn't have to go any deeper, but they just made a big bundle. So it was really localized. We got it out. Got it out in a like new system again. Okay. The water probe or the push rod on the T-handle is really the way to find the exact layout of the tank, because digging is not a good way to locate all the what you're looking for on this deal. So also, yeah, we were running a hose in this distribution box before any would go back into the tank. Any water would, because of the pipe was plugged, and the water did flow freely into the drain field pipes. So I can't guarantee that some of the roots aren't making their way in through the drain field pipes, but I think we're good for a few years anyway. All right, she's closed. I'll cover it back up with sand. We're done. Got a little lucky on that one.